guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lori, I'm the Happy Picker, and it's time for another What Sold video. Today I thought I would take you into my inventory room. You can kind of see where we store all of our stuff. Right now we have 750 items listed. So this is where we keep it. So it's all on shelves. Well, okay, it's not all on shelves because some of it's too big to be on shelves. So some of it's on the floor, but then we've got more shelves over here. So the shelves are labeled. I kind of put like things together. There's toys over here. There's hats up there. I mean, not always, but for the most part. So this is kind of, I mean, it's not pretty. It looks a little messy. And there's more. There's more. And there you go. That's how I do things right now. But in about a year from now, maybe a little more, we're going to be moving. Ooh, don't look forward to moving all our inventory. And we are going to pick a space that is going to be good for doing what we do and get it set up nicer, I guess. Right now, this is just what works for us. So let's start with, I'm just going to go down my list. This isn't best to last. If I hit a NOLA, which I will, I'll tell you all about it. All right, first thing is Creative Memories products. We went to a church sale last week and we were there right as they opened. And so we found some good deals. And these are small page protectors. They go over the page to protect them. And these are actually refill pages for a scrapbook. These are new in plastic, brand new. The page protectors were 50 cents each at the garage sale, church sale. The refill pages were $1 each. Actually turns out that the 50-cent page protectors sell for a little bit more than the actual refill pages, but hey, it's okay because I have, let's see, I sold all of the page protectors, all 10 of them, 2 different orders. So the first order came in for 2 of them. And I did do a multi-quantity listing where they got a discount if they bought more than 1. So I sold the first 2 of them, which would have cost me $1 for $21.58 with the discount. And then I had somebody come along and buy the last 8 of them and 5 of the refill pages. Also did a bundle discount on that, and I would have had $9 into everything that she bought, but her grand total after her discount was $116. So I took $10 and turned it into 116 plus 21. So 140, I can't do my math on the fly like that. 116 plus 21, whatever that is. $10 into all that money. And it took a week to sell. Okay, I want to tell you about the church sale that we went to last week. So I told you about the Creative Memories products that we got there. Well, that was first thing in the morning when they opened. Then we were with a friend. We met a friend there. And then we went running around town with her, went thrifting with her, and left our truck at the sale at the church parking lot. So when we were done with the rest of our thrifting adventures that day, we came back to the church. It was probably 2:30 in the afternoon, close to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And we decided, hey, well, Grumpy Picker said, hey, let's go back inside and see what we missed. And whoever can find the best item for reselling wins. I don't know who won because he found 3 items that were worth about 20 bucks a piece. I found 1 item that was worth $34. All right, so Kyle found, this is a Pyrex bread baking. It has a glass tube, excellent condition. All the parts were in it and it was still there. There was 3 of them. They were $2 a piece. So he got 3 of these. One of them's actually a double tube one. This one's a single tube. And so the double tube will be worth a little more. But we listed this one, we listed all of them. This one sold for $20. So $2 into $20. And we found that after hours of the church sale going. And I found this eyeliner. So the package, it's still sealed. It's a little rough around the edges and it's coming open just a little bit, but it's still sealed. So it's new in package, which you have to have products that are new to sell on eBay. Beauty products, that is. So anyway, I look things like this up all the time because you never know what's been discontinued that somebody is looking for. I paid $1/4 for this and I sold this in a week for $34. So I did find the single item that was worth more. And we both sold ours in the same amount of time, although he still just have 2 more things to sell. All right, why waste any more time? Let's just get right to the NOLO. This is a doozy. Paid $1 for these. They're like 80s bands. Robert Palmer, John Cougar Mellencamp, Billy Joel, the Righteous Brothers, Steve Miller Band. These were listed for a really long time. And I have a 50% off coupon going right now on eBay for anything that's over like, I don't know, anything that's over like 8 months old that's been out there. So I'm trying to clear that stuff out. So these sold for $3.74. And I won't be wasting my time or my money on these guys again. Maybe there's better ones to pick up. These were not it. All right, I have some doilies. These are actually pretty nice doilies. And actually, I felt like I could have sold this one all by itself, but I did put a couple others with it. And I mean, I'm into these for probably 50 cents a piece. I took an offer on these just because sales have been so slow, guys. In fact, I didn't even talk about how bad sales have been. But sales have been bad. And they've just been, the numbers have not been there, not selling as many items. So I got an offer for $8 for these. And I went ahead and took it. I'm pretty sure I could have gotten more if I'd waited on these, but I just was ready to turn some money. Let's get some money moving and move on to the next sale. All right, I do have another NOLO today. Lots of reflection here. All right, so this is Asian. It has its little insert tray. It was in really good condition. I think I gave $1 for it, maybe only 50 cents at a garage sale. But this was for sale for a long time, almost a year. And I sold it for $8.75. Don't look for these. In fact, if you find one for 50 cents, pass on it. All right, next up I have a blankie. It's a nice cotton woven blanket with fringe. These actually don't sell too bad depending on your pattern. They don't sell super fast, but I usually get between $15 to $25 for the ones that I sell. This one actually sold on Poshmark and I took an offer of $15 on it. All right, this next thing's kind of cool. Woo, there went the drawer. All right, can you see it? This is lacquered. It's Persian in style. It has that drawer. So this little desk set doesn't have its pins. Has a holder. I found this at the bins. So I have around between $2 to $3 in this. So I did sell this on Poshmark. I did take an offer on it. I had it listed for $35, but I took an offer of $28 on it. But if I had $3 into this, $3 into $28 isn't too bad. I'll take it. All right, I think a couple weeks ago, I had another game. Grumpy picked up a couple games in an online auction for about $3 a piece. And so didn't take too long to sell. I think we had this listed for about 3 weeks. He paid $3 for it, and we sold it for $29.99 on Etsy. Now, I will remind you that on Etsy, I only charge $5 shipping, so this was basically $35 shipped, and it'll probably cost me probably close to $10 to ship. So I'll net about $25 before fees and before my cost of goods. So still $3 to $25 less fees. All right, this is another Etsy sale. And this is a Kodak movie deck projector. Got this from an in-person auction and only paid $2 for it. You do take a chance when you're buying untested electronics at an auction. So I don't like to pay too much unless there's potential for really good money. But $2 was not too much to pay for this. And this sold on Etsy. And I hadn't really thought too much about selling electronics on Etsy, but this didn't take too long to sell. I think it took a couple months. This sold for $39.99 plus my $5 ship, so $45 shipped. This will probably cost me about $15 to ship, so basically I'll get about 30 less fees. But from $2 to 30, yeah, why not? Okay, milk glass mug. Kyle picked this up in an online auction where he got a whole flat of dishes, and I can't remember what it was he wanted in that flat, but this was there, and he was gonna donate this, and I'm like, no, people collect these like milk glass mugs with scenes on them. So he didn't really count any cost to this because it's not what he bought it for. So kind of free, kind of not free. I mean, we just, you know, have pennies in it basically. And I took an offer to get things moving again because the store has been moving so slow and sales have been so slow. I took an offer of $8 on this, and we sold it on Mercari sale. Okay, I'm not a clothing seller, but yet I had another clothing sale this week. And I've had this for a long time. Finally got around to listing it just a few weeks ago. I think since the first of the year. Can't remember the date. But it's J. Crew. It's in good condition. It's not like brand new. It's got a little bit of fading. And I took an offer of $13 for this on Poshmark. All right, this is kind of a funny story. We sold this empty bag. Yep, empty Fisher-Price storage bag. So Grumpy Picker got a Play School toy called Play School Play Tiles, and all the tiles were in this bag. This is not Play School. This was just what they put the tiles in. So he separated this. He bought the Play School tiles because it looked complete. I think he paid $2 for it, expecting to get $20 for it. So we look everything up. Because you never know. We sold this empty bag on Mercari in 3 days for $20. Yeah, look everything up. So now we're going to get 20 for this and hopefully 20 for the other game. Doubled our money. How about that? Doubled what we were expecting to get. More than doubled our money. Doubled what we were expecting to get. Okay, so that is it. I had 14. Okay, we have 14 packages going out. Now there was the one lady that bought the multiples on the Creative Memories, so that is multiple orders, but 14 packages going out. Still low for our normal weekend sales. Hopefully it's just the season. Maybe people are going to be getting tax return money soon and start shopping again. I don't know. In the meantime, I just keep listing. I listed a lot last week. I don't even know. I did 22 listings just on Friday and between 10 to 15 every other day that week. So just keep listing. It's going to come around. Ebb and flow. I know that's the way it goes. So I just have to keep doing what I can do. I did put a sale on, I mentioned that earlier, things that were older than like 6 months old are 50% off. I've only sold a few of them, so that hasn't helped much, but you do what you can do. All right, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch whatever it is I'm doing, and I hope you're learning something. Maybe you can help me learn something too. Share your stories with me. I'd love to hear about your finds and your scores. And until next time, happy picking.